that time again.
All right, guys, I just picked up the boys from school and I decided to go ahead and put on some beans. These beans soaked about 4 hours just in regular salt water. So now I have my ham bone from Thanksgiving, from the Thanksgiving ham. In this boiling water, I added some red onion and a tablespoon of minced garlic that comes in the jar. And I've got my beans in here. I'm gonna add a bay leaf and some seasoning and get that going. It is currently 4:15 and dinner should be ready at least by 8 o'clock, hopefully. If not, I'll have to do a plan B for dinner and just keep these on the stove cooking until they are ready, and we'll probably eat them tomorrow for lunch or for dinner. So I've got beans going because it's been cold here in Oklahoma. Night before last, it was 28 degrees out, and we had to, you know, drip our water for the freeze. Didn't want to have any issues, so I've got that going, and I'll show you guys a little more decorations around the house. So I just added a half a white onion to the beans. So I was going through my pantry and realized that I had a bag of rice that was open, and I typically don't like to just leave it open like that. So I'm gonna put it in a glass container. My kids have Slim Jims. I'm trying to clean up the house, but I'm gonna put this in a glass container and keep it that way. I feel like it keeps better, and you're not risking anything getting in your bag or it spilling or anything. So I'm just gonna transfer this rice to this glass container, and it'll store just fine. So also to my brown beans, I'm gonna add this Better Than Bouillon roasted beef base, and it says made with seasoned roast beef. You see that? Even though that ham bone in there is pork, I don't mind using beef or chicken broth to put in there to season it, because I mean, for pork, I'd rather put beef. I don't know, even though it's like, it's poultry, right, with chicken? Anyway, I don't mind mixing in the beef bouillon. I think it gives it a better flavor. So I'm gonna do that. And I told my boys I wanted to make them homemade, homemade hot cocoa. However, I don't have any heavy whipping cream, but I think I'm gonna make some heavy whipping cream just with regular milk and some butter. However, I don't have an emulsifier, but I do have a pretty good blender, so I think I'll try that. If I'm successful in doing that, then, I mean, I'll just show you guys the whole process. Whether it's successful, be it successful or not, I'll bring you guys with me. So I promised you guys I'd show you a little bit of the decorations I have in the home and around my home. So I'm gonna start with my plant area, and I have on the wall here a mirror with Mikey the Ninja Turtle. The mirror is regular decor. I just added Mikey the Ninja Turtle because I was like, you know what? I don't know where else to put it. I'll put it right there. And I have these little ornaments that I'm gonna add bows to. I still have to do my cabinets in the kitchen. I'm currently cleaning the kitchen. Don't worry about that. But I need to add the little present bows and stuff to the kitchen decor. Right now I have a card from my cousin that I've had for about maybe 5 years or so, of the 3 wise men, and some pine cones. These little hanging, well, these like oversized hanging ornaments. They are super cute. That I got from Dollar Tree that you guys saw in the last video. I just wrapped this because it was bright yellow and I was like, it's throwing off my decor. So I just wrapped it with a ribbon and put a little red ribbon on top. There's a cross that goes somewhere else in the house. However, since it's Christmas, I just moved it here. I have this Oh Holy Night nativity scene And I just think it's beautiful. It's just a reminder of the birth of Jesus, even though we know he was not born on Christmas. But it's just still a beautiful reminder of his birth. Also, when you go down to my plants, this plant is fake. I got it off Temu years ago. Maybe 2 years ago. This is my ivy that keeps flourishing no matter how much I cut it back. She continues to grow because I talk to her every day. That's my girl. Hey, girl. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. I got some artificial poinsettias down here that I put on my table. So, yeah. That is my plant area decor. The holidays are here, and I just want to encourage all the moms that, girl, you got this, okay? Being a mama takes a lot of time, takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of attention, and takes a lot of like planning and just keeping the wheels turning, because to keep these children busy, to make sure that they're okay, to kind of give them their own personal space to become who they are becoming in the earth is a lot of work. Because sometimes I'm like a hover parent, like I want my kids to do exactly what I want them to do all the time, but sometimes I just want to leave them alone and let them be and figure it out. But it's a lot being a mom, and I'm so grateful to God, because I literally prayed for this. I begged God. I literally did. I prayed to God for children, and I'm so glad that he blessed me with children. And I just wanted to come on here and just encourage the moms, okay? Because we out here doing the thing, okay? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm always giving the best advice or always, being the perfect mom to my children. But I'm doing the best that I can, and I love them dearly. And I just wanted to encourage you the same. Even if you can't buy them everything they want on their Christmas list, just allow them to have fun on Christmas. Let's figure out some things for them to do, okay? So they can have fun, possibly received a few gifts, maybe a handful of gifts that are on their list. I know that I've signed up for a few things around our town so that I can obtain a few gifts for my children, so I'm excited about that. If you guys saw the little pantry items that I have, I got a couple of, hey, y'all stop kicking each other and fighting. Woo, boy moms. Real ones. I'm not discrediting the girl moms, but I'm a boy mom. So until I have daughters, or if I never have daughters, woo, boy moms, we in this thing together, okay? But I just wanted to encourage y'all, tell you I love you, sis. Keep doing a great job. Keep going. You're doing the best that you can, and look up ways to be better. Give yourself some grace. And the children too, because they need it. But I just want to come on here and say that real quick. Y'all stop.
Sunshine bright every day. Island breeze makes me sway. Palm trees dance in the light. Christmas, it feels so right. No need for snow, just sand. Family close, holding hands. Steel drums playing a tune underneath the festive moon. Jamaican Christmas feels so good. Beach and fire, real cozy wood. Holiday cheer all night long. Reggae beats and festive songs. Bright lights in the Caribbean. New Year's Eve we believe in. Fireworks lighting the sky, ringing in the joy so.
Okay, I promised the boys we'd make homemade hot cocoa, but I don't have any heavy whipping cream, so I'm gonna make some. I'm getting this recipe from, yes, Small Town Southern Wife is her channel, and she is using 5 tablespoons of butter. So I have 4 tablespoons here. I'm gonna cut a tablespoon off this piece, and 2/3 cup of milk. So I'm just gonna follow her instructions by warming my saucepan here.
Mom, can I help?
Not right now, bud.
Okay.
Warming the butter, melting it, but not letting it boil and bubble up, just melting the butter. Then I'll mix a little bit into the milk. Then I'll add the milk to the butter that's in the pan and put it in my blender because I don't have an emulsifier. So, I'm just gonna use my mini Ninja. I have a huge Ninja with all the compartments and stuff, but thank you, Jace. You slammed it loud while I'm trying to record.
Sorry.
It's all good, but I'm gonna use my mini Ninja. I have a huge one in there, but I don't want to use that one, so I'm just gonna do this. It's okay, I'm cooking. No worries. But yeah, so I'm about to make some homemade heavy whipping cream using butter and milk. Say it again, Jet. Turn that down, please. We're recording. Here, open that and put it in the saucepan and stir that butter up and allow it to melt. All of it. And then I will cut. So I've got my oldest son, helper. We got Chef Jace in the building.
Hi.
Say what's up, Chef Jace.
What's up?
All right. So the kitchen is still going. So I've got the the dishwasher loaded and it's running, and I only have a few more pots and pans to wash, and those will be done soon. So I'm multitasking. Being an adult. So, all right, he's got that going. Let me cut you off another tablespoon of butter. So you can throw that in there. Here you go. Just melt that down on low. Let me get a bigger cup so I can stir this in. I'm gonna pour this 2/3 cup of milk in here. Put this other milk back in the fridge. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, you got that going. Put the rest of this butter back. How's it looking, bud? Don't let it boil now. We just want it to melt. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. What I'm getting out of my pantry is some chocolate. Now, I don't have any cocoa mix, but I got some brown sugar and
that?
This almond bark chocolate flavored. Now I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna use the cheese grater and grate it in there and see if it makes some decent hot cocoa.
No, we could do a bowl, big bowl or something. And put it in a big bowl.
I don't know. I'm gonna buy some bars of the Ghirardelli chocolate, or I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I don't have that right now, so we're gonna make it do what it do. Okay, so now I mixed a little bit of milk, a little bit of the butter in the milk. The milk was cold, of course, so you see it's kind of building up and solidifying the butter at the top. Now I have to add this milk mixed with the butter into the saucepan. And the milk is warm. Now I'm gonna put it in my blender cup.
Now we have to figure out how to make it. And yeah, that's literally all I did. I just made it so that Mario gets bigger when he grabs a mushroom. It took me hours to make the first few balls for Mario, and I didn't really feel like spending another few hours doing it all over again for us.
Smells good.
So instead I just
Doing that grate for me because it's like staying really hot. I don't know if you can see the steam, but I think I need like a emulsifier. So I've got my milk in here with brown sugar and some sugar in the raw, and I got some chunks of chocolate, and I've got some shredded pieces in there, and the milk's looking good, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the chocolate. Can you back up, baby? Go sit down, I got this. And I'll let you guys know the progress of the hot cocoa. Turn this fire off. It's ready. So I let a little one have a taste, and I tasted it. It's not bad. He said it is so chocolatey. I did add my little coffee stir, you know, the little bzzz.
Can I
Go get it, Jet, so I can show him. Right there. You know, this thing. And so it helped blend it a little more. So I'm going to pour them a cup. So they want to use these. All right, so I've made it. They look like they're gonna be tasty. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, and Becca learned how to read.
Yes, I did.
And Crispin is the most polite kid you'd ever want to meet.
Thank you, Charlie.
You are most welcome.